This version of Pollo Guisado is a Puerto Rican style chicken stew. It's an incredibly cozy comfort dish that comes together in one pot and is perfect for the colder fall months. We'll start by seasoning our chicken with some achiote oil, adobo, and sazon seasoning. Since the chicken is the star of the dish, I like to add lots of flavor up front before we sear this off in our pot. Not only does this make the chicken super flavorful, but it also builds a really nice flavorful base in the base of our pot, and all of the other flavors get to build off of that. So once we've coated the chicken evenly with all of those spices, we're ready to start building our stew. No need to let this chill or marinate or anything like that. So we'll add the rest of our achiote oil to our pot over medium heat and add our chicken skin side down. I like to use a combination of thighs and drumsticks, but you can use whatever cut of chicken you prefer. Obviously, you can do skinless, boneless, totally up to you. And we're just gonna let this brown on all sides. We want the skin to really crisp up, and you'll know that it's ready to turn when it comes off of the pot really easily. It shouldn't be sticking at all. And when this happens, you can go ahead and turn all of your chicken, making sure that you're getting it crispy and browned slightly on all sides. So the goal here is not to cook the chicken all the way through. We're just getting that beautiful browning. And like I said earlier, we're building a really flavorful base, both for the chicken and for the rest of the stew. You'll notice that we're going to remove the chicken from the pot after it has browned all around. And the reasoning behind this is just that we don't want the chicken to get soggy or get overcooked when we're stewing up all of the veggies and the spices and the sofrito. We really want to retain that crispy golden brown skin as much as possible. So once it's browned all around, we're going to go ahead and transfer it to a plate and just set the chicken aside until we are ready to incorporate it back into our stew. Now, if you're familiar with making stews, you know that this oil and these brown bits at the base of the pan are like gold. This is the key to building flavor in a one-pot dish. Do not scrape this clean. Do not dump the oil. Just leave everything right there, and we're going to start building our stew base. So we're starting with our sofrito. You already know I need to get every last drop of it because this is such a flavor bomb. And then we're adding the rest of our sazon and adobo seasoning, as well as one small yellow onion that is julienned. We're going to stir this all together and get the onion coated with those spices and that sofrito, coated with all of that oil, and we're going to scrape the bottom of the pan to get up all of those brown bits from that chicken. And already at this point, your kitchen should be smelling phenomenal. We don't want to cook the onions too much. We're really just getting them warmed up with all of these spices, and then we'll add in our tomato sauce. And we'll mix everything to coat. We're just lightly cooking off some of that flavor of the canned tomato sauce before we add in our broth. I like to use chicken stock here, but you can use whatever kind of broth or stock you prefer. I recommend starting with about 2 cups. Reason being is that I like a thicker stew, and the less liquid you have, the thicker the end result stew liquid will be. So you want just enough that it can slightly cover the chicken, but not too much where it's going to be soupy and not cook down. So at this point, we'll add our chicken back into that pot with the broth and the veggies. Like I said, I like the broth to come up maybe about like 3/4 of a way to the chicken. It shouldn't be covering the chicken completely. And then we'll add in our pimento olives, a diced bell pepper, and some fresh culantro. If you don't have culantro, you could just use cilantro sprigs. Bring this to a boil before covering and lowering. Then we'll simmer on low for about 45 minutes or until the chicken reaches an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. And just like that, your stew is done. You can serve with fresh squeezed lime juice and minced cilantro. Buen provecho.